Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ann's Tales, the place where inspiring stories, practical life lessons, and personal growth come together to help you become the very best version of yourself. I'm David, and I'm truly grateful you've chosen to spend a few minutes with me today. Whether you're listening on your way to work, during your morning walk, while relaxing at home, or simply taking a break from your busy day, thank you for being here. Today's episode is about something that quietly shapes every part of our lives, our personality. Have you ever met someone who instantly made you feel comfortable? Someone whose confidence, kindness, and positive attitude naturally drew people toward them? Now think about the opposite. Someone who had talent and intelligence but struggled because of poor communication, impatience, or a negative attitude. The difference often isn't talent, it's personality. Many people believe personality is something we're born with and can never change. But that's a myth. Your personality grows through your daily habits, your mindset, your actions, your communication, and the choices you make every single day. The wonderful news is that every one of us has the ability to improve. You don't need to become someone else. You simply need to become the best version of yourself. Over the next 15 minutes, I'll share practical ideas that can help you build confidence, improve communication, strengthen relationships, and become someone people naturally respect and admire. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin our journey toward becoming a better version of ourselves. Let's begin with a simple question. Imagine you're interviewing two people for the same job. The first person has outstanding qualifications and years of experience, but they're rude, impatient, and difficult to work with. The second person may have slightly less experience, but they're respectful, calm, trustworthy, and always willing to learn. Who would you choose? Most people would choose the second person. Why? Because personality creates trust. People may admire your achievements, but they'll remember how you treated them. Your personality influences your friendships, your career, your relationships, and even the opportunities that come your way. A strong personality doesn't mean being the loudest person in the room. It means being confident without arrogance, kind without expecting something in return, respectful even when others disagree with you, calm even during difficult situations. These qualities make a lasting impression. And the best part is that every one of these qualities can be learned through consistent practice. Before we can improve our personality, we need to understand something very important. We cannot improve what we don't know. Every meaningful transformation begins with one simple habit: self-awareness. Self-awareness means taking an honest look at yourself. Not the version that you show on social media, not the version your friends expect, but the real you. Ask yourself some simple questions. What are my greatest strengths? What habits are helping me move forward? And more importantly, what habits are holding me back? Do I lose my temper too quickly? Do I interrupt people while they're speaking? Do I complain more than I appreciate? Do I listen to understand? Or do I simply wait for my turn to speak? These questions aren't meant to make you feel guilty. They're meant to help you grow. Because growth always begins with honesty. One of the most successful habits you can build is spending just 5 minutes every evening reflecting on your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I have handled better? What lesson did today teach me? These small moments of reflection slowly shape your character. Imagine looking into a mirror every day. If your hair is untidy, you fix it. If your clothes need adjusting, you straighten them. Self-awareness works exactly the same way. It is a mirror for your mind. The more honestly you look at yourself, the easier it becomes to improve. Remember, nobody's perfect. Every successful person still has weaknesses. The difference is, successful people are willing to work on them. So today, take a few quiet moments to reflect on who you are. Because understanding yourself is the very first step toward becoming the person you want to be. Have you ever noticed that some people can walk into a room and instantly make others feel comfortable? It's not because they're the loudest. It's not because they're the smartest. And it's certainly not because they're trying to impress everyone. It's because they know how to communicate. Communication is much more than speaking. It's about listening, understanding, showing empathy, and making the person in front of you feel valued. One of the biggest mistakes people make is listening only to prepare their next response. Instead, listen to truly understand. When someone is speaking, give them your full attention. Put your phone away. Maintain comfortable eye contact. Let them finish their thoughts without interrupting. These small actions send a powerful message. I respect you, and what you're saying matters. Now let's talk about speaking. The words you choose have incredible power. A few thoughtful words can inspire someone. A careless sentence can hurt someone for years. Before you speak, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If the answer is yes to all 3, then speak with confidence. If not, it may be better to remain silent. Remember, confidence doesn't mean speaking the most. Confidence means speaking with purpose. Another important part of communication is your body language. Stand tall. Smile naturally. Keep an open posture. A warm smile and genuine eye contact often communicate more than words ever can. People may forget your exact words, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. That's the true power of communication. Develop this skill, and you'll strengthen not only your personality, but every relationship in your life. Life isn't always predictable. Some days everything goes exactly as planned. Other days you'll face criticism, disappointment, failure, or unexpected challenges. The truth is, these moments don't define your personality. Your response to them does. This is where emotional intelligence becomes one of the most valuable qualities you can develop. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand your emotions, manage them wisely, and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Think about the last time someone criticized you. Did you become defensive? Did you react with anger? Or did you take a moment to listen, reflect, and learn? There's a simple technique that can make a remarkable difference. When you're upset, don't react immediately. Pause. Take a slow, deep breath. Count to 5. Then ask yourself, what response will improve the situation? That short pause can prevent unnecessary arguments, protect valuable relationships, and help you make wiser decisions. People with strong personalities don't suppress their emotions. They acknowledge them, but they choose not to let those emotions control their actions. That's real strength. Empathy is another important part of emotional intelligence. Try to understand what others might be feeling before you judge their actions. Sometimes a person who seems impatient is simply overwhelmed. Someone who appears distant may be carrying a burden you know nothing about. When you choose understanding over assumptions, you build stronger relationships and earn lasting respect. Remember, kindness is never a weakness. It is a sign of emotional maturity. The next time life tests your patience, remember this. Anyone can react, but it takes character, wisdom, and emotional intelligence to respond with calmness and purpose. And every time you choose that path, you're strengthening your personality one decision at a time. Have you ever wondered why some people seem naturally disciplined, confident, and successful? The answer isn't luck. It isn't talent alone. More often than not, it's their daily habits. Your personality isn't built by the big decisions you make once in a while. It's built by the small choices you make every single day. Think of your habits as tiny bricks. One brick doesn't build a house. But when you place one brick every day, eventually you create something strong, beautiful, and lasting. Your personality works exactly the same way. Let's look at a few habits that can make a remarkable difference. Wake up with a purpose. Instead of reaching for your phone the moment you open your eyes, spend a few quiet minutes setting a positive intention for the day. Read something meaningful. Even 10 or 15 minutes of reading each day can expand your knowledge, improve your thinking, and strengthen your confidence. Take care of your health. Exercise regularly. Eat nourishing food. Get enough sleep. When your body feels strong, your mind becomes stronger too. Another powerful habit is punctuality. Being on time sends a simple but important message. I respect your time. People notice that. Trust grows when your actions consistently match your words. If you make a promise, keep it. If you make a mistake, admit it. Taking responsibility doesn't make you weak. It makes you dependable. And dependable people earn respect wherever they go. Don't forget the power of gratitude. Take a moment each day to appreciate the people, opportunities, and experiences in your life. A grateful mind naturally becomes more positive, and positivity is contagious. People are drawn to those who bring encouragement instead of constant negativity. Remember, great personalities are never created overnight. They're shaped through hundreds of small positive decisions repeated consistently over time. So don't try to change everything today. Choose one habit. Practice it faithfully. Master it. Then move on to the next. Because every great transformation begins with one simple step. One of the most remarkable qualities shared by successful people is that they never stop learning. No matter how much they achieve, they remain curious. They continue asking questions. They continue reading. They continue listening. And most importantly, they continue growing. Think about it for a moment. The world around us is changing faster than ever before. New technologies emerge. New ideas reshape industries. New opportunities appear every single day. If we stop learning, we stop growing. And when we stop growing, our personality begins to stagnate. Learning doesn't always mean sitting in a classroom or earning another degree. Sometimes learning comes from reading a good book, listening to an educational podcast, watching a meaningful documentary, having a conversation with someone who has a different perspective, or simply reflecting on your own experiences. Every day offers an opportunity to learn something new. The question is, are you paying attention? Another important part of learning is accepting feedback. Let's be honest. Most of us don't enjoy hearing criticism. It can be uncomfortable. Sometimes it even hurts. But constructive feedback is one of the greatest gifts you can receive. It helps you see blind spots that you may never notice on your own. The key is to separate your emotions from the message. Instead of asking, why are they criticizing me? Try asking, what can I learn from this? That simple shift in mindset can transform criticism into growth. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every successful person you admire has failed many times. The difference is, they didn't allow failure to define them. They allowed it to teach them. Mistakes are not the opposite of success. They're part of the journey toward success. Every lesson you learn makes you wiser. Every new skill you develop increases your confidence. And confidence, combined with humility and knowledge, creates a personality that naturally earns respect. So, make learning a lifelong habit. Read one chapter. Learn one new skill. Ask one thoughtful question. Or discover one new idea every day. Small lessons, learned consistently, create extraordinary personal growth. Remember, the day you stop learning is the day you stop becoming the person you're capable of being. Keep your mind open, stay curious, and never lose the excitement of discovering something new. As we reach the final lesson of today's episode, I want to talk about something that separates people who dream from people who achieve. That one thing is consistency. Many people listen to motivational speeches. They read inspiring books. They attend seminars. And for a few days, they feel excited. They feel energized. They promise themselves that this time things will be different. But after a week, life gets busy. Old habits return. The excitement fades. And everything goes back to the way it was. Sound familiar? Don't worry. It happens to almost everyone. The difference between successful people and everyone else isn't that they never lose motivation. It's that they don't depend on motivation. They depend on discipline and consistency. Imagine planting a small seed. You water it today. Then you forget about it for the next 2 weeks. Will it grow into a healthy tree? Of course not. Growth requires consistent care. Your personality works exactly the same way. Every kind word you speak, every promise you keep, every book you read, every challenge you face with courage, and every positive habit you repeat is another drop of water helping your character grow stronger. Remember, you don't have to become perfect overnight. In fact, you don't even need to improve by 10% every day. Just improve by 1%. One better decision. One better conversation. One better habit. Those small improvements may seem insignificant today, but over weeks, months, and years, they create extraordinary results. When you consistently choose patience over anger, learning over excuses, kindness over negativity, and action over procrastination, you begin to transform into someone stronger, wiser, and more confident. That transformation doesn't happen because of one big moment. It happens because of hundreds of small moments that no one else sees. And that's where true success is built. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until next month. Start today. Start with one small habit. Repeat it tomorrow. And the next day. Then keep going. Because consistency turns ordinary actions into extraordinary results. And one day, you'll look back and realize that the person you become is someone you once only dreamed of being. As we come to the end of today's episode, I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Your personality is one of the greatest investments you'll ever make. Every kind word you speak, every challenge you overcome, Every lesson you learn and every positive habit you build shapes the person you're becoming. Remember, lasting change doesn't happen overnight. It happens one choice at a time, one conversation at a time, one day at a time. Thank you for spending these moments with me. I truly appreciate your time, and I hope today's episode has inspired you to take one small step toward becoming the very best version of yourself. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Annz Tales and turn on notifications so you'll never miss our upcoming episodes. Here at Annz Tales, we're passionate about bringing you inspiring stories, practical life lessons, self-improvement strategies, and meaningful conversations that help you grow every single day. If today's episode added value to your life, please share it with your friends and family. You never know. One simple share could inspire someone to begin their own journey of personal growth. And if you enjoyed listening, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment or a review and let us know what topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes. I'm David, and it's been an honor to be your host. Until next time, keep believing in yourself. Keep learning. Keep growing. And remember, the person you become tomorrow is shaped by the choices you make today. Thank you for listening to Ann's Tales. Take care, stay inspired, and I'll see you at the next episode.